Lights, camera, and audition. That's right. It's that time of the week again. It is acting class. What am I going to talk about when my class is over? Well, probably about how I'll miss my acting class. But yeah, we're here. It's Tuesday, and today I have acting class. We are doing self-tape auditions, and I hope I don't have this wonderful little cough that I seem to have every time I walk outside and go for my walk. When I'm at my desk and doing work, I'm fine, and I'm sitting there. But then I get up and I start to go for a walk, and then yeah. Maybe cover the mic, see if that helps when I cough. Who knows? We'll see. But here we are. It's a beautiful day out today. I probably don't need the gloves, probably don't need the scarf, but slave to habit. So here I am, and we're doing it. But yeah, so I've practiced, I've rehearsed, and now it's time to just go and have some fun. Um, I feel in a good place. I feel like I'm out of my head, which is important. Spent a good chunk of time last night just really drilling the lines over and over and over again for a couple hours, and I don't know how other people memorize, but yeah, sometimes I write, sometimes I listen, sometimes I just pace, and I just go through the lines, go through the lines, go through the lines, and then I'll start saying the wrong lines even after I've done them right many, many, many times. So our brains are funny on how we remember things, but and sometimes you really just need to take a break and then come back to it like an hour later or 20 minutes later. And even, this morning when I woke up and I went through the lines in my head, and they were good. And they were there. They were pretty flawless. And then, I go through them a couple more times, and then you find that you drop something here, you add a word, but all in all, I feel they're there. And so now it's in the hands of the acting gods. So hopefully they bless me with a clear thought and conscience through my scene, and I can then take my note and then do it again that way and go from there. But I'm excited to see how everyone else is going to approach the scene. So it's always a interesting part. You can put a bunch of different people in the same room and give them the same scene, and then have a bunch of different interpretations on how to play it. You know, according to the director, there's a right way and there's a wrong way, and then there's the way that they want it done. So always defer to the director. I find. So that's where we are. It's Tuesday. It's beautiful. Snow's melting. Sun is shining. It's staying, later, longer, which is nice. It's no longer pitch dark at 5 o'clock, and that's where we are. I have one more week of class, and then I have some other potential projects in the background that I can start working on, and I always have this, obviously. So whether it's I get more involved in doing more of this related content type of things, or if I'm getting involved in some projects, either short films or background work, or if I get lucky enough to get a feature again this year, that'd be great. But that's it. That's where we are for Tuesday. So as always, remember, you don't need the whole path today. You only need one step. Thanks for walking with me. I'll see you on my walk tomorrow.